With me in the studio here today is Professor Klaus Strassmeier from the Leibniz Institute for Astrophysics in Potsdam. Thank you for joining us. Now, this report that we just saw suggests that a planet needs a moon in order to make it favorable for life. What other conditions are necessary for life to emerge?
Yeah, that's quite right. I mean, that's been known for actually almost a century now, but we got now more numerical proof for this, and this is solid science. I mean, yeah, the moon makes the orbit alignment stable. But I think even more, or at least as important, is that the Earth has a magnetic field. It protects our planet, the atmosphere in particular, as well as the organic life on it, from the cosmic ray incidence from the sun, as well as from other stars, massive stars. So that's prerequisites.
Now, there have been a few Earth-like planets discovered out there, but none of them really fit the bill. Why not?
Right. Well, simply our technology is not that far yet. I think it's 2 Earth masses and roughly a little bit over 1 Earth radius of the smallest planet that we know that has been discovered. But these are so close to their host star that the surface is boiling. I mean, this is 3,000 Kelvin average temperature. No winter or summer, right?
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think the chances are of finding a planet that can support life?
That's a difficult question because it always is based on life as we know it. So we go after habitable zones, liquid water. So we have to go after very cool stars. They're very abundant in our galaxy, but they're also very dim. With large telescopes, and we want to see this wobble motion from the Doppler effect from the planet, and this is difficult. And my prediction is 5 to 10 years, we're going to see a second Earth in the sense of its mass and radius. Whether it has life, frankly, this is currently still a little bit too far away.
Well, tell us a little bit more about your research. You study stars that could possibly be host to habitable planets?
Yeah, we're focusing on the magnetic field. The current Earth and Sun's magnetic field really protect our planet, and it has done so for 5 billion years. So that's a prerequisite, and that's exactly what we are studying.
Well, if we assume that there is life out there somewhere, what do you think it would look like? Do we have any idea?
Yeah, well, there is some science beyond speculations. For example, there are planets that have a rotation period that is equal to the rotation period of its star. So it means there is 1 day and 1 night per year. So these folks there is going to have eyes that are completely different to ours, of course, right? Or others are so far away from the star that they're so dim that there's no optical light. So they may have radio eyes. But this is easy. This is not what reality probably is going to be. It's going to be much, much different.
All right. Now, just briefly, because we're running out of time here, there are apparently some guidelines in case we do bump into ETs, what to do and what not to do?
Yeah, that's very simple, actually. Just follow the sound rules of good science. Verification, double verification, and then go to the United Nations.
All right. Professor Klaus Strassmeier, thank you so much for joining us here today.